Welcome back again to my YouTube channel.
Hello.
And for today's video, we are going to
Go over.
go
What
over
was it? The C. What's it called again?
the CRBA. This is, guys, how we prepared the documents we needed for our baby girl for dual citizenship.
Technically USA,
Yeah.
because she's already has the American. She already has the Filipino citizenship since she was born here. So this packet is for USA citizenship, as well as we were told you can do at the end of the packet application for passport. Floor is pretty much taken the lead on this, and I printed out a lot back home, but we were finishing it up here, and we finally got it finished. And she thought it'd be very smart for us to actually have two. One we're sending in, and then one we're going to keep just in case something happens or it gets lost, or a copy that we can even take with us when we actually get our interview. We were told what? We should hear back once they get it within 10 days.
10 days.
Is what we're hearing, and then we've seen a couple of videos where people are hearing back a lot faster than that. So that's good news, but we made a backup for just in case, as well as something to take with us. One thing that we will add is that in the packets, you're not really supposed to put your originals of anything. It should be copies and then take originals with you. And the main originals they want is like birth certificate and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is a packet that we put together. And it goes through the whole checklist, and that's what we're going to show you.
Yes, guys, and we will put the link of CRBA checklist in the description of this video, so just check the link. Alright, guys, on our first page, this is the CRBA checklist. Here you can check or you can see the documents you are needed for applying the CRBA for your child. And here we also
created a table of content. It's the exact same information that's needed here. This is required. This is what we included also, and it helps them to see what's actually in our packet. So our table of content, and we'll kind of go through it. So the first thing is that we have, as you can see, is we have our passport. It has photo ID of applicant and parents. So in here is your passport photos. I'm sorry, it was the passport photos. So we have two photos of each one of us. And we put ours in these little envelopes. But in here are 2x2 photos, passport style, which means it has to have a white background. You're not allowed to be smiling, but that's what's in that, each one of these envelopes itself. Next page.
Yes, guys. Two photo of applicant, that is for your child, and two for your mother and father.
All right, so second thing we have is the birth certificate copy of applicant. So this was the live birth certificate of our daughter. So you need to make sure that is included. All right. Third, evidence of father's U.S. citizenship. So with this, there's my passport. So it says that you must include every page of where stamps could go of your passport, whether they're blank or not. So this is my current passport, and then it goes to my old passport. Yes, I don't know why, but you need to include your old passport. So I included that as well. Next, physical presence in the United States. So things that you could include, and that was also with what we just did. It says you could have old and new passport as well as W-2 forms, and it suggests a minimal 2 years. So I included 4 years of mine. All right, and then I just had copies of them instead of, and you only need, I guess, 2, but mine are in a sheet of 4, so I just kept them like that. All right, part 4, parents. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is still in part 3, the birth certificate. So there's my birth certificate.
Yes, additional
proof
that my fiance or the father is a U.S. citizen.
Yes.
Or living in the United States.
So we included 3 things. old and new passport, W-2 forms, and birth certificate. All right, so part 4, it says here, parent location at the time of conception. And once again, it asks for passport. So I just put a copy of the passport first.
Yeah, just only the first page. At the bio page, no? Then, we also prepared his travel records from Bureau of Immigration.
So you actually have to go to the Bureau of Immigration to actually get this form.
Yes.
And generally what it shows is it shows all your travel records in the Philippines, major travel records in the Philippines. And they actually have to print them out. Usually takes what, about 7 days? 7 to 10 days is what it took?
I can't remember
About that.
About that.
But you actually have to go to the Bureau of Immigration to get that form. And it just generally looks like that, where it just shows the proof that you've actually been here. And this gives all my proof of the
Yes,
Philippines.
yes. Showing that your partner are here in the Philippines during the conception.
All right, part 5, or the 5th thing you need to include, is evidence of mother's pregnancy.
So, I prepared my ultrasound and also the sonogram. I prepared 2 ultrasound and 2 sonogram.
It also says to include pregnancy photos. All right. Part 6, it says evidence of the parent's relationship before pregnancy. Now in this, it gives you a ton of different options on what to include. We kind of thought it's better to include more than less as far as like proof. So we have photos together, chat logs, call logs, and then we also included Facebook posts. And of course, from there, we included her YouTube vlogs, because we're basically in a lot of those together. And then the last thing we included was different variations of hotel bookings and itineraries. So there's hotel bookings, and then my flights here to the Philippines. All right, part 7 says sequential growing up photos of applicant from birth to present. So since our daughter's only about a month old, a little over a month, we didn't include too many photos. Also, it says you should include. Oh, you know that we have that one. Okay, yeah, we included more. All right, next.
Next is the DS 2029. It is the application form for CRBA. So we fill out this form. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages.
So this form here is required. You must do this. We actually are looking at doing a separate video on this to show a little more detail on what you're supposed to do.
Yes, guys. So, by the way, this is our original copy of CRBA application form. So, based on the video that I watched last time, they said the only form that you must include, the original form you must include to your packet is the CRBA application form, and also application form.
And also, once again, she said the original form needs to be included, and this must be on A4 paper.
Yes.
We did not know that when we first were doing all this, and we were getting everything on normal paper. But we found out that this must be on A4. If you do not have it on A4, we don't know exactly what would happen, but we were told that it must be on A4. We're assuming the rest of the packet doesn't, but all your government issued papers need to be on A4. Also, if you make a mistake on these papers, let's say you spelled something wrong and you try to go over it and fix it, it says do not fix things, start a new form. So it must be without any errors. You can't white out, you can't scratch out. You have to do this with no errors. Also, do not sign. It must be signed in front of them. So this is your application. Once again, you will sign this in front of them when you get your interview. So that is the form DS 2029. Next, we have Form DS-5507, and that is the
affidavit of physical presence of residence, parentage, and support.
So this is basically this is the one where you said if the guy is not here,
Oh yeah.
right?
Or the parent, the U.S. citizen parent, not here in the Philippines during the application, they must to submit their this application form. So it must also filled out by U.S. parent.
Right, but we were told to fill this out regardless.
Yeah,
So-
so
and
just
I
to make
hope to
sure,
be there.
yeah.
And I do hope to be there. I mean, we're hoping we find something out real soon once we send this.
Yes, guys, and we will give you an update once we finish this application. So we give you follow-up update about this application because we are not sure if we include or not this application form.
All right, so that was number 9 in their handout. And then 10, it says identification documents for the non-U.S. citizen parent. And it gives a couple options. We chose passport, birth certificate, and birth ID. All right, now the last thing we included in here is the application for our daughter Abigail for her USA passport. So this all was to be a USA citizen. This is now her passport, and we were told to include this on the same packet. And this information is pretty straightforward. That's why you're looking at a blank page right now. But once again, so yeah, we just left that blank. But you just need to fill that out.
Yes, or maybe we will make a separate video of this form.
So that is our whole packet, once again, of the USA citizenship as well as the passport. Once we send this, and we're going to be sending this out tomorrow, as we said earlier, we should find out within, they say it's 10 days, you're supposed to hear something back, and then you set up an interview, and apparently that's supposed to happen fairly quick as well. And then we're going to do another video, or we hope to do another video after the interview. One, talking about the interview itself and what the process was like, and then 2, hopefully with good news that
Yes.
hopefully our daughter will have her USA citizenship and passport at that moment.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for joining in.
Yes,
I hope
guys.
this helps.
Thank
We figured this all out. It was not easy, and it took
Yeah,
quite a
it's
while to
not
put
easy for
together.
us guys to prepare these documents because we don't have any idea how to apply for CRBA for the citizenship of our baby. So
Yeah, and that A4 paper, that is a must on your documents. We found out after making, 3 or 4 times printing stuff, and then realized, oh no, it's got to be on A4. Wait, what? So, yeah, just little things like that. It's crazy.
yeah.
We hope this helps out. I hope this helps out anyone that needs it.
Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I hope that this video help you to process also for those who wants, I know who not wants, no, plan to process for CRBA of your child. So thank you for watching guys, and God bless everyone.
Thank you.